What's cracking?
What up?
What's up, bro?
Cracking, what's cracking, man? You see shit, but that's the just showing out the screen real quick. You know what I mean? Just letting people see with the real quick. You know what I mean? Just the
Raider Nation
Well,
Live Smoke Out Hour.
smoke out hour, yes sir. You know it.
It's a pick 'em hour, bro. Pick 'em hour.
Yeah, right there. Week 11 pick 'em right there. Dog. We got a new fucking winner this week. Yeah, we got a new winner this week. We got a fucking this week. We had a. I know, man. He fucking picked some good picks this week, I guess.
Does his name rhyme with Poe?
That's why his head's so damn big. That's why his head's so big right now.
See, I knew sooner or later I was gonna win, bro. Just my picks had to come from back here. See, because my head's so big, they start from back here. They have to come all the way.
Yeah, you're right on one thing. You're right on one thing.
I'm right. What? You guys here first. What was it? Not even 3 minutes in. Gravy says I'm right. Mark it.
Yep.
Mark
it down.
Mark it down.
You're not gonna hear that much. Yeah, we let fucking we'll get in the chat real quick first. Let's see what's in the chat. We'll see. We have 11 right now so far, but we just got started. We'll let people roll in, but we got Robert Pena, we got Raider Paul up in here, Ja Raider. Yes, sir.
Oh.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They're right here right now. There's other people watching, but you know what I mean. We'll be right here, man. We're just starting up this another episode of the Smoke Out Hour. You know what I mean? But Raider Pete, what's cracking, man? Yeah, man. Another another week, another pick'ems. You know what I mean? Fuck, man. Low. Fucking had some good picks this week. Gravy shit. Hey, all those flip flops helped them out. I guess you know what I mean. All those, picking the first team.
Well, homeboy, he picked every team twice.
Well, like you said, I get to pick first.
You're going first.
And if you guys start getting on my record, bro, that's what that's what we should do. Whoever wins the week goes first.
Yeah,
you're going first.
Well,
you cheated this.
How it works?
Cheaters go first.
Cheaters.
You know what? You're a real one, bro. So I don't know. You might be right.
You need to be a real one. You're not a real one. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't even know how I win. Only real ones win, bro.
Only real ones, dog. You know what I mean? But only real ones know too.
Chubby, what up?
Tell me, currently smoking a blunt. Yeah, well, fuck, last week, shit. Where do we go? Fucking Low went fucking 10-4. Fuck, me and you, Gravy, went 8-6 each, bro. Damn. Not a good week at all. But overall, we got total. We're at 36. Me at 36-20. And then Low 33-23. And then actually Gravy's in second at 34-22. And then Low at 33-23. So only one game behind there. And then I'm only like 2 ahead now. And Low caught up a lot because he was starting to fall behind, but this week just got him right back in the
What happens when you change your mind every fucking game?
That's what I do, bro.
That's what I do, bro. What do you? Oh shit,
bro. It's what I do, man. I'm trying to learn. I learn from watching you.
We'll learn you, bro. Good job, Low.
You know what? Me picking my picks, bro. Like you've been saying, like sooner or later, like you know what I mean, like. You're rubbing off on me, bro, and it's true. Like I'm winning now. Like I'm
I know, bro.
Growing up, I'm learning about man press zone.
It just takes you longer.
Man press zone. You know what I mean?
It just takes you longer, like than a normal toddler to get to know.
Yeah,
it took like 40 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Man press zone. There you go.
Man press zone, bitches.
Trap play with the tight end. Gabe, me and this dude, we stood on the line for about an hour. And I had to draw a play up.
Yeah, Gravy started doing that. He started trying
I was sitting here on a piece of paper. I was sitting here with a piece of like a paper with guard, tackle, center, tight end, everything like that, and show him what to do and all this shit.
He was literally roasting me. Because he was teaching me plays, right? Like, but he was roasting me because I didn't, you know what I mean? He was literally roasting me, trying to break down plays because I call out something that I seen on Madden, right? Because it's just something I see, like a trap run play. He was just roasting me. That's not how it is. I'm Coach Gravy.
That's the way
I'm
Coach
Gravy.
That's not a trap play, Lo.
That's not a trap play.
What you say? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a hell what you said, what you hear on Madden. It ain't a trap play. That's not.
Yeah, and then that's what I'm saying. Then he got all mad and shit. Like I was like, no, it's just it's a formation. It's not like we're playing Madden and it's fucking rugby. Like they show plays, you know what I mean? But I did learn the difference between a bunch and a trip.
Yeah,
I did. Thank you, Greg. I appreciate you. Yeah, a bunch and a trip.
Bunch formation and a trip formation. He learned the difference. But it's going to take him a long time to explain it because I really don't think he fully grasped it. But
yeah, because the thought like it landed here, right? It landed here, right? So the guys take about a week to come all the way around to get to this side.
You got to go about 9 inches.
Gotta go about 9 inches.
Oh,
that's about a quarter mile. That's about a quarter mile in thinking seconds.
Whoa.
Anyway, what's up?
Shit, fucking nothing. Just chilling. You know what I mean? Get ready to fucking smoke. You know what I mean? We gotta, because the lives.
Oh man, I was getting shit on. Today.
What?
Talking about this guy that we picked up from a cornerback. Why am I disrespecting him and all this shit like that?
Who's
man? I felt
Jack
like
Jones, baby. Jack Jones, baby.
Damn.
Hey, who's
talking about Gravy? This and that. What are you talking about? Hey, sorry,
bro.
I don't think the dude is gonna. I don't know. I said I'll give him a shot. So, but all fingers pointing in the right direction.
Huh? What's your biggest gripe about him?
What did I describe?
Yeah,
so what's your biggest gripe about him? Like, well, why? Just because it was past, or what was going on, or why don't you like Mr. Jack?
He was a Patriot.
Hey, I'm glad you said that. Think about this, bro. Think about like a movie starting. You know what I mean? He had some problems off the field.
Nah,
Raiders. Jack Jones. If they did a movie about him, it'd be The Last Patriot on the fucking Raiders. If we don't ever get a Patriot again, I'll be happy. But this will be the last Patriot, bro. This has to be the last.
I think we need to.
In a world,
be concerned about other things. And we need to talk about this dude and his production on the field more than he went to Long Beach Poly and AP knows him and he's a father figure. And
he's a Raider fan.
Yeah, it sounds like he's giving the dude a favor to me. He didn't make it in New England because you've got to follow rules in football, and I coach football. And if a dude don't follow what I tell him to do, then you get rid of him or you discipline him in some way. Evidently, he has a problem with doing that. That means a lot in the game. You just can't go out there and do whatever you want to do. We already have a guy that does that. Dude don't want to tackle. He's still doing it. AP ain't taught him nothing. Told him something, but you see him over there missing tackles, right? Does he really, really give a shit? Is AP gonna take money out of his pocket?
But I did extensive film search on him, bro. I did it. No, I didn't.
Oh, it must have took you about 3 minutes, about a minute and a half.
It was 2:13.
2 minutes. That's a long career.
But it was like a minute intro, though.
Like I said, now we got 2 sorry ass number 13s. They're gonna fight and see who gets the sorry ass number 13 jersey.
This is stupid. So now you're talking shit about Renfro. Dang, bro, come on, bro.
When have I not?
Yeah.
Dang, Gravy is just on one today, bro. Jesus.
Nah, I'm down with Renfro. We're stuck with him. That's cool. Okay. I want to see Hall play a whole game. And if we think a guy we're supposed to be developing Hall, and I see improvements in Hall's game. Mm-hmm. And everybody seems to tell me yes. But we don't know nothing about this guy. He comes in here, number one, right next to Peters, number one. Nah, it can't be that way.
Jack Jones?
Just because he went to Arizona State. You might as well bring the other 10 guys that were on the Arizona State defense and put them on the fucking Raiders.
Well, no matter what, if you really, really look at it, bro, this is what's going to happen. Meek's probably not going to make it this week. We're fucking banged up at the cornerback position, right? You don't trust fucking Palomao. You don't like to come and cover nobody. You know what I mean? And Merrig or whatever, however you want to pronounce his name, he's not going to fucking sit back and cover anybody besides tight ends and, maybe a running back or two. You know what I mean? Epps is more of the inbox, safety and whatever, whatnot. We have no cornerbacks, bro. Hobbs, they're going to go at Hobbs all day long. They're going to go at Pete. They're not going to go over the top of Peters because, you know what I mean? Because he plays so far off the fucking ball. So they're going to go under. So they're going to need fucking Epps to be coming down, being in that area, you know what I mean? Or they're going to be playing a 3-deep fucking method. You know what I'm saying? So either way, he's just going to be a body, even if he's at number 2 or even at the slot, you know what I mean? To give some of these guys some fucking reps and stuff like that. You know what I mean? When's the last time he played a full effective game? You know what I mean?
Cool.
So, Jones.
Not last week, the week before that.
Okay, so it's been 2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks, right? Okay. And then the thing is, though, you got to understand, too, he really wasn't getting nothing because they picked up that other kid from Mexican kid from fucking, I can't think of his last name.
He went down like early.
Yeah, and he went down, right? So he went down. So
he went down, and then he got healthy because Jack Jones missed the first 6 games, and then Christian Gonzalez played like the first 4 games and then got hurt. So he came in pretty much after Gonzalez got hurt, and then played 3 games, and then got sat down the last game because of the curfew thing, and then got pretty much let go.
Right. Well, see, so there you go. You know what I'm saying? So right there, even though they put Gonzalez in before him, you know what I mean? Then that's what it is. So like now he's getting this fresh start. He got solid number 2 spot. You know what I mean? So you're not going to trust Meek out there. Who else is going to go out there in the corner? Paul? Like at this moment, no. They're going to have to put more zone and put more speed on the field than anything, especially with this game. You're muted, bro.
Yeah,
You're muted.
I like that. Who, me?
No, Gravy.
Oh, I like the pickup, dog. You know what I mean? I was saying it yesterday. I think Gravy has the bad taste in his mouth from fucking the Peters thing, but I don't see this guy being the same type of player as Peters, though. Even though he has maybe problems off the field, maybe that's the only thing I could see that. But like as type of player, though, I think this dude will give. He's the type of player that will give more effort than Peters. That's for sure. That what I've seen on the times that I've seen him play. You know what I mean? Especially the 2 times that he played against last year when he played against the Raiders. You know what I mean? He also plays great in special teams too. He's a punt returner. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. So I think he can help out in a lot of different ways. I don't think he's going to be the. I think that's where I think you're kind of getting upset at the signing though too. Like I don't think he's going to come in and be the number 2. I think there's certain people saying that, but he's going to have to work to do that because I think he still has to climb over guys that have already been in the system. So, but I think he's going to be a depth guy right now, but and a depth guy that can help at this moment in time for sure because we're going to be thin at corner this weekend.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Grave, you're still muted. You're still muted.
What I'm hearing is that this guy is right next to Peter starting on Sunday.
Yeah, I don't.
This guy needs to start. I can't believe that I'm hearing that.
I know there's certain people saying that because I know they're probably excited because I think they kind of have probably seen him on the thing, and then some of our other corners haven't played up to par sometimes, but I just think that's certain people just talking to talk, you know what I mean? But it's like it's asking way too much. I know he's familiar with Miami, but just for him to come in and learning a scheme too, and learning where other guys are going to be at, when you're playing zone and stuff like that. That's more than a week's worth of just like coming in, and actually not even a week. They're barely getting practice today. So I think they'll put them in there when they have to play some man coverage or something like that this weekend. But I don't see him being automatically a number 2.
Yeah, he's basically right now. He's a higher value pickup than Jalen Smith. Jalen Smith, we had nobody a linebacker. You know what I'm saying? Picked him up. You know what I mean? He came in, got a couple tackles. Just kind of a filler body. But this kid's a little bit younger. You know what I'm saying? He's familiar with the head coach, so he's going to be able to understand the defense because we have a defensive-minded coach. So, you know what I mean? So he's going to know where he needs to put him at. Plus, he knows the kid, so it's like he's going to put him where he needs to be. You know what I mean? So he's not going to be the end-all, be-all. You know what I mean? So
I don't know how are these guys saying that he's better than Hall. Well, are we watching New England games or something? Are we checking out New England games and seeing this guy play the 4 games that he played this year?
Because we've seen it out of Hall here. We've seen it out of Hall here when he's been asked to like come in. You know what I mean? That he comes in and plays solid. So, even if I do think like that Jack Jones is pretty good, and stuff like that, that's in New England. He still has to prove it here. You know what I mean? So I think that like for like him to come in here and automatically be the number 2, I don't think so. He's gonna start to come in here, show it in practice, show it and stuff like that, and then give pretty much the confidence in Patrick Graham too. Patrick Graham is pretty much gonna have that have that confidence in saying, oh yeah, you know what I mean? Because his job is on the line too, bro. Like you know what I mean? So like Patrick Graham's out there too. His neck's out there too. So he's gonna have to make pretty much that final call. You know what I mean? Pretty much because that's his defense. So
Gam says that I didn't like him. Have you guys ever heard me talk shit on him?
Try talking shit.
I was the one that was with the little dude.
With the little
I've never said anything.
We'll get into that a little bit more. Let's get into the fucking pick'ems though. We'll get into the pick'ems for this week. Now we'll get more into that, to this week and more Jack Jones, in a little bit. But you know what I mean? For now, first let me take a rip. You know what I mean? Because
they're killing me. They're killing me for talking about. What's the deal with this guy? Is he an all-pro or?
I think it's because we gotta see him on the field first before we even kill him or we praise him.
Yeah.
More proven and better stats than Hall, just on snaps being played alone. Hall's been in the league more. Are you telling me that Hall has less?
Okay, let me pull up Hall's record.
I think
they play for 2 different teams.
His snaps has just been very limited.
Not in.
I like Jack Jones. Like, what I've seen out of him, what I've seen out of Jack though, I like Jack. You know what I mean? Because I do watch. I every Sunday I am back here in the fucking in my backyard. I'm just nothing but watching football, dog. So it's like that's all I do on Sundays. So it's like you do get to see, and he does jump off the screen. You know what I mean? When you do get to see, so
So check this out. So Hall's been around for about. This is going on his 4th year. You know what I'm saying? Jones is 2nd. So he was with 9 games with Atlanta, 3 with the Rams, and then 7 with us, and 6. So he's had 25 games, 5 games started, 27 tackles, 12 assisted, and 39 combined. 1 sack.
Does he have any picks?
4 passes deflected, no picks. So that's pretty much him. So shout out everybody in chat. I see my cousin Jimmy. Shout out Jimmy and everybody. Omar, Kukev, Ray Love, Jesse, Chris. I see Steve DeLuna in the building. What's up, bro?
I know Hall ain't gotten more juice than that guy. He ain't got more reps, game time reps.
I just like it because he came in as a rookie and started for the Patriots last year. Started with a great defense. You know what I mean? They started off good, but then their offense just has sucked for the last 2 years. And him as a rookie came in and fucking was one of their best corners right off the bat. You know what I mean? So it's like that's why I like the signing, but he still has to prove it here. That's why I don't want to kill him before, or I don't want to praise him yet. Like it's like I still want to see it here. He still has to get that. He still has to prove it. Who knows if he does end up being that fucking guy, fucking Peters move over to and let him be the number one if he is gonna be that good. But I'm just saying let him prove it here. You know what I mean? I like, but Gravy, shit, man, we can't kill him either. You know what I mean?
He barely he got in today. He's probably jet lagged, you know what I'm saying? Still practice. Fuck, bro.
Like there's no more excuses for the kid. Either ball out or you don't, dude. That's it.
Damn, Gravy's on the terror right now, bro. Shit.
That's my call. I'll call it right now, dog, from this show right here, dog. Our first show, basically, with the signing of him. You know what I mean? Like, well, we had a show yesterday, but I'll say it from now. He's gonna make a not sudden impact to where he's gonna ball out this week, but he's gonna make an impact for the rest of this year.
We're not gonna see no Hall. We're not gonna see nothing. That's just it with them, man. Huh?
Hall has to play, bro.
He's gonna have to play.
He's not gonna play every single fucking down. No one's Max Crosby in the backfield, bro. So,
or a Meek when he comes back.
Yeah. So,
or if Peters fucking fucks up, or if
I think there's a lot of room for rotation. There's fucking teams out there playing with 5 fucking, receivers and shit like that. So, yeah, you could always use it. You could always use those corners, and especially when they're always like, guys are getting banged up every game, dog. Like there's a different guy leaving the lineup, every other game. You know what I mean? So it's like we're gonna have to need those guys, those bodies for sure.
Yeah, but 10-4.
Better than Hall. He told me that today.
Who said that? Who's better than Hall?
I talked to him today, and I got pissed at him. I hung up on him.
But shit, let's go to the Thursday night game. Tomorrow's game, dog. It's a good game. Very good game on the fucking. Finally, a good game on Thursday night, and fucking Cincinnati, took that big loss last week, so they're sitting at 5-4, and they're playing at Baltimore. Baltimore took a big loss last week too, dog. You know what I mean? So, and then there's the division game. So Cincinnati sitting 1 game behind Baltimore, and dog, that's a damn good game for Thursday. I'll go first. Or no, you won. You take the honor. You go first.
No switching.
Why can't I switch?
You better take as much time as you need then.
Or do I just take
as much time as you need?
I just gotta say one team. That's it, right? Don't even give my explanation.
I don't give it to you. Whatever goes through your head, but whatever you say is your pick.
So can I go off of players? What can I not say? What, like, you know what I mean? I feel like I'm being confined here.
You won last week, evidently.
I feel like I'm being confined. Can I just, you know what I mean? Kind of, all right, Ravens.
Ravens. No goals.
Even though I like Joe Cool and he's getting a little bit better, I just have a little bit more faith in Lamar.
Okay, well, I'll go. We tried. I'll go second, though. I'll go. I like. Shit, it's a tough fucking game to pick.
Yeah, it is.
I'm going Cincinnati, though.
What's up with that their pass rusher? They still hurt his knee?
Who's that?
Hutchinson?
Hendricks.
Hutchinson.
Hutchinson.
What's his name?
You're right.
Yeah, what?
No, it wasn't Hutchinson. I know you're talking about 97, right?
From I think from Detroit, right? What's the guy from Hendrickson?
No, it was from Cincinnati.
Hendrickson.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went down, but I still think I don't know. I think Cincinnati, it's gonna be.
They go Baltimore.
Baltimore has a good defense, but I think Cincinnati
Hendricks, yeah. His knee.
Cincinnati's going.
Yep. Or questionable.
He went down pretty hard, dog. So I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna play. They still got the guy on the other side. But, I'm going Cincy. Who you got, Gravy?
I'm going Baltimore.
Baltimore, okay. So I only went since yeah, right. The one I'm gonna get you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna start off on the right foot. Okay, Sunday, dog. Arizona versus Houston. Kyler versus Stroud.
Ooh, man, there's gonna be some good ass games this week. Shit.
Yeah, I mean, hey, fucking Arizona pulled it off last week. I mean, Arizona fucking with Kyler. Kyler came back and got that win on his first start back. And they got Connor back now, so it's like Arizona's it's not that same team from earlier a couple games back. So that they have some added energy. They have some added players too on this. So but Houston they do supposedly got the best quarterback right now playing. So as right now that's the word around town. You know what I mean? That's the word in the fucking media. You know how they'll praise somebody right away.
He's playing the best. He's playing the best.
I'll go.
Well, I thought I'd pick first because I have rules stipulations.
Go ahead. Take a rip.
Texans.
It's at Houston.
Got Houston.
I'll go second. I want Arizona to win, dog, because we need Arizona to win because Houston is in that 7th spot. Ooh. I'll go Houston, but I think I want Arizona to win, but I'll go Houston. I just think they're playing good right now.
I was just looking at it. Even if they do win, Cardinals, like for real, like they really don't need to win. They're not going to be able to do anything.
That's exactly kind of why exactly what I thought last right now in my brain. Like, they got the win last week, and they really I don't think they really want to mess with their kind of like their draft stock, but who knows, man? If Kyler Murray can say something about that, but we'll see. Who you got, Gravy?
Houston.
So we all went Houston, so it don't really matter. If Arizona wins, fuck it. That'll be better. If we all lose that game, it'll be cool. I don't give a fuck. It won't really matter. It won't really matter towards the end because you know what I mean. We'll all lose that game or all win that game, so that won't really matter towards the end score.
Hey, shout out Dark in Trump City, bro, and Jimmy. My cousin Jimmy's in the building. He has a question, bro. Burrow or CJ Stroud for fantasy?
Burrow or CJ Stroud this weekend? Let's see. Cincinnati against Baltimore or Houston, Arizona. I would go Stroud this week. If I had them both this week, I would go Stroud this week just because Burrow is going against Baltimore, and Baltimore is ranked the number 1 defense in the league. So just by statistics, I would go that way. But yeah, man, it's because they're both good quarterbacks. And CJ Stroud's playing tough right now, man. CJ Stroud has those stats right now the last 2 weeks, man. Nearly 500 yards both times, and how many touchdowns? Like 9 touchdowns in 2 weeks.
I've been waiting for CJ to fall down on his face, and the dude won't do it.
Well, yeah, man.
I'm on his train. I'm on that CJ Stroud train.
So, you're looking good, bro.
So
Good.
Next game, though. Pittsburgh versus the Deshaun Watson-less Browns.
It's fucking embarrassing. What do you think the owner feels on that? A jackass owner right there.
230 million guaranteed, baby.
And they're tied.
And they're fucking 6-3, dog. They're 6-3, and like they're right there. So that's actually that's actually good news for the Raiders, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, even though they have won games with PJ Washington, I still don't think PJ Walker doesn't give them a good a chance as Deshaun Watson, even though Deshaun Watson, he probably is not as good as he was before, like with Houston. But
check this out. DTR is starting.
See, I still don't think DTR is going to give him a better chance than Deshaun Watson. So I think it's like
Pittsburgh.
I just
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I'm going Pittsburgh too.
I don't give a shit about Pittsburgh.
My heart saying Cleveland. My heart saying Cleveland.
The only thing about those 2 games, they're both 6-3. So it's like We need one of them to lose anyway. So who it doesn't really matter. But I'll go.
I would rather have Pittsburgh lose though because they beat us, right?
But I think it's more better if Cleveland will have a better chance of jumping.
It won't matter.
We'll have a better chance of jumping Cleveland because because they'll be closer to us, and Cleveland we don't have that head to head. I think we still gotta play Cleveland. No, we don't play Cleveland this year. No.
I'm going Steelers.
So we all went Pittsburgh. Okay. Next game is Vegas, Miami, but I'm going Vegas. Shit.
What's the point spread? What's the point spread, Gabe?
Fuck yeah. Let's see. I'll tell you right now. It is 13.5 points.
Miami won't. If the Raiders win, they'll get the money anyways. But if you're a betting man, you take Miami. Don't take them to cover. They ain't gonna get about 13.
Fuck no.
That's just what I wanted to say. We're gonna end up winning you some money, and if we win, you'll get all of it.
Okay, fuck it. Let's skip that game. Tennessee, or unless Low, you got a different point of view
on the Steelers.
No, the Raiders.
The Raiders,
right? Next game, Tennessee versus the Jags, dog, at Jacksonville. The Jaguars are coming off that tough loss, dog, to the Niners. Fucking got killed. Tennessee, Levis is looking pretty good, dog. But what do you guys think, dog? What do you think, Lo?
I'm going Jags. I'm going Jags. Jags. Fucking Jags.
I'm almost tired of picking them.
Yeah, I know.
This is the last time I'm going to do it. I don't give a shit if I lose or not. I'm going to pick the Jags. After this, that's it.
Yeah, I just can't pick Tennessee over the Jags, so I'll pick the Jags too.
Mm-hmm.
This is more of a our New York Giants at Washington.
Washington.
Low got Washington. I'll take Washington too, dog. Yeah, the Giants are fucking embarrassing, though.
Me 3.
The commies. We're going for the commies.
Yeah, another one. Dallas at Carolina.
Jesus Christ.
These games are gonna
be easy. This would be easy for me.
I hate Carolina, bro. They're making me pick Dallas. Making me pick Dallas, bro.
I'm picking Dallas too, dog. Fuck. Dallas, Dallas, wait.
Dallas, not this way.
It's not hard if you do it a couple of times and they work out for you. Just think about all the games I lost. Just think about all the games I lost because of despite of hate.
Despite of hate.
Gravy's going Carolina.
Despite losses, what happened?
I think Gravy's going Carolina.
Are you?
No.
He said no. He said it's all soft.
This is gonna be another one though that it's gonna be another clean sweep. The next game I think another clean sweep. I think Chicago at Detroit.
Chicago at Detroit.
Yeah,
Is Fields ready? Or is he?
I don't know, to be honest.
I don't know. That one's a little iffy, but I'm gonna go easy pick, easy peasy. Lions, Tigers, then Bears. So Lions always.
Yeah, I'm going Lions.
It went through, Gabe.
It went through. All right. You got Gravy Lions, and I hope fucking Montgomery runs all over them too.
You got them.
Exactly. That's why. We got.
Did you hear that, Eric? Did you hear that SC experience? Gabe got Montgomery and White. I'm going with the Lions. Lions, Tigers, Bears. Lions, Tigers, Bears, and Bengals, Tigers.
Yeah, I went Bengals. I went Lions, Bengals, but no Bears. You guys went
I
Ravens.
went Ravens too. I went Ravens too.
Chargers at Green Bay at Lambeau.
Why do I keep fucking picking the Chargers? It's another game that ate my ass last week.
Yep.
That I didn't go with my gut.
Someone remembers you gotta stop trusting your gut, bro. Something's wrong with it.
I go with my gut.
Fuck. Let me think.
Green Bay or the Chargers. They're playing at Lambeau.
Oh, Einhorn. We go Einhorn. Man, I fucking was watching.
You know, there's rumblings going around that this dude lost the locker room.
Who Staley?
McDaniel shit, you know, like that with this guy.
The Chargers?
Oh, yeah.
Staley?
Mm-hmm.
Shit, dog. You know what? This is my upset.
The Chargers, bro. I'm going Green Bay. I'm going on a limb. Come on, Pack, dog.
I'm going Green Bay.
Fuck the Chargers, dog. I want them to. I want
Chargers.
You got the Chargers?
Got the Chargers.
Who you got? Gravy?
Chargers.
Chargers, okay.
That's the break right there.
That's the one.
That's the one. He's always picking the Chargers.
That might be. He might
What
save
happened?
his job one more time. One more time, this guy keeps saving his job.
Tampa Bay at San Francisco. Should I go up? I'm going San Francisco.
Baker.
Damn, bro.
Can they hang with White? Can they hang with Evans? Baker Mayfield?
Baker.
Baker the shot maker.
Man, that's crazy.
You've been in love with Baker, but you never picked Tampa Bay to win. Why is that?
Who, me?
Mm-hmm.
I picked them last week.
They won. They did win up. Yep, you got that win.
Yeah,
I picked Atlanta. You going Niners?
Yeah, I'm going Niners.
All right. Gravy. I think I know what you're going with. You don't like Baker. Who are you going, Gravy?
The Gold Diggers. The best team in San Jose.
The best team. San Jose Niners. San Jose Niners.
And the next game, fucking another division game. Seattle at the Rams with Stafford back.
I'm going Seattle.
You're going Seattle?
Gino.
So no, going Seattle. We going, Gravy?
Gino.
Seattle. These games are always played hard. I'm gonna go Rams.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Rams do so.
Going Rams.
Well, LA here. That's why. You're an LA here.
Yeah, I fucking hate the Rams, but I don't know why. I just think they're gonna go. They're gonna get it with what's his name coming back this week. With Stafford coming back after the bye. We'll see. Jets at Buffalo. Both playing bad. Both need the win.
Jimenez, what's up?
It looks
bro?
like it doesn't. It looks like it doesn't matter if they play in Buffalo or not. They still get their ass kicked.
Who are you going with, Gravy?
I'm gonna take the Bills.
The Bills. Nobody circles the wagon like the Buffalo Bills. Who you got, Lo?
Fuck. I got.
Going Zach
Got
Wilson?
both teams.
No, I'll show you guys right now. Anyways, I'm gonna go Bills. No. Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Menace, Charm City. What's up, Steve DeLore?
Yeah,
what's up?
I think the Bills get out of that funk this week, and I think they win. They win big time.
Pete. Marcus Webb.
This is gonna be a good game, dog. It's a good Sunday night game. I mean, both of them are on a little on the, a good streak. I mean, Denver's won 3 in a row. Minnesota's won, I think, 4 in a row, 5 in a row. Minnesota at Denver, Sunday night game. I'll go first on this one. I'm going the rocket scientist, dog.
The rocket scientist? You going El Dobbies?
Vikings.
El Dobbies, but his name's Dobbs.
Yes, sir.
Fuck the Broncos.
Going Vikings too?
I'm going Vikings. This is the most I went for the Vikings in a long fucking time, bro. I can't stand the Vikings. But I don't want the Broncos. So
yeah, I don't want the Broncos to win either.
Jefferson coming back?
Not this week. Or no, he came off the IR last week, right? But they were gonna 21 days last week. So who knows? I don't. To be honest, I don't know. He has a chance.
Yeah, he does.
I'll be big time for Dobbs.
Mm-hmm.
And both of you guys did the Vikings.
Yes, sir.
It seems like every time Denver plays, they're at home. I never seen them play anywhere else.
Anyway,
stupid. They beat Kansas City at Kansas City.
They beat Buffalo in Buffalo yesterday.
And Kansas City,
Monday. Yeah. They beat Buffalo and Kansas City away. That's crazy. They're playing good too, man. Denver's playing good too.
Fuck
we both went Vikings. Who you got?
Fuck it. Minnesota.
He didn't want to say it.
All right, baby. It's a cool. It's a cool.
See, that's what I do, and that's what I do wrong. But since you guys did it, I ain't gonna get hurt by it.
Yeah, Monday night is a big one. It's a big fucking. And I mean, hopefully, everybody in our division loses except for us. Shit, that'd be cool. Philadelphia at Kansas City. At Kansas City too, so it's a Monday night game. Both teams coming off of byes, so both teams are well rested. So fuck, man, they're both gonna play good. I'll go first on this one. I'm going fucking Philadelphia, dog. I mean, I think they're actually gonna win. I mean, I think Kansas City's a good team too, but Philadelphia's gonna win this game.
You already know where I'm going.
Philly?
Yes, sir.
And Gravy, the last pick of the week. Who you got, Gravy?
Dang.
I got Philly.
Philly?
They ain't got no answer for AJ Brown, Smith, Swift. Resurgence of their old tight end.
Purple and gold. What's up, bro?
There it is. They're locked in. They are locked in. Picks are locked in.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man. Now we can fucking take another rip. You know what I mean? This is the smoke out hour, so let's smoke. It's almost at an hour.
Yeah, shit. Man, I'm over here fucking smoking on this fucking was it Rainbow's gelato? It's just fucking me up. I'm getting too old for this shit.
Get too old for this shit. Like fucking Danny Glover and fucking Lethal Weapon.
How does Danny Glover always look like the same age, dog? That motherfucker's been looking the same age for fucking like 80 years, dog.
He's been walking the same too since fucking he's like fucking like those 80 years.
If you watch fucking the Predator movie, bro, like he's doing the same shit. I don't want to start talking about that. But
for real.
Yeah,
but yeah, you guys think about the matchup though this weekend. I know fucking the topic's been Jack Jones for like the last couple of days, but the matchup this weekend, they're coming in with that firepower this weekend, you know what I mean? Fucking we're playing in Miami. I mean, I let me see what's the weather looking like, you know what I mean, gonna be there this weekend. But yeah, man, it's a high-powered offense. Shit, what are you guys thinking about the matchup, dog? What are some of the keys to this game to be able to pull this one off, dog? We've been talking about it, more, but like, what would you say, like, what are the main thing you would have to choose if you would have to, like, say it today? What is that one thing that's gonna have to be that one most important thing? Go ahead, baby.
Around the football.
What'd you say?
Run the football.
Run the football. You think that's just most important? I mean,
Jacobs needs to get the ball 35 times, and he's gonna have to do it.
Like, I know that would probably be like that would probably be the thing that most people want to see, and I do too. But for me, it's going to be the front four. The pressure that our front four gets on Tua, I think is going to have to play the most important role in this game. If we can dominate in that aspect and get to Tua multiple times and have him short arming throws or making some throws that he doesn't really want to make, and we got probably get it in Spillane's hands again or somebody, you know what I mean? Somebody get their hands on the ball. So like, I think that's gonna probably play the biggest key for us this week, dog. That's what I want to see. But the run game is important too, for sure. What do you think, Lo?
I'm more looking at the defensive. How could I say this? I want to see how the defense pressures Tua. The defense pressuring Tua is going to change everything. You know what I mean? So I don't care if it's fucking Hobbs creating pressure, bro. I just want pressure on the quarterback. That's the biggest thing that I want. You know what I mean? I think the offense is going to take care of itself. I think AO is doing his thing. He's just, you know what I mean? He's kind of just falling into place. He's a younger cat, but I think he's falling into place. When JJ, especially with AP saying that, JJ is the heart and soul of the team, bro, that's what we got to get going. So if Illuminor is going to be on that right side again, we need to run again.
What's up?
We need to start running and shit like that and keep that offensive line moving. You know what I mean? With Jacobs doing it, and then letting O'Connell get comfortable. That's what I really, really think. But overall pressure on the defense, and I'll agree with Gravy with just run the ball, bro, and let everything else develop. You know what I mean? Because it's gonna be a fucking tough ass game, bro. And the thing is, I think what it is the bounce back from when they score. If we don't bounce back from when they score to at least score something or put something up, that's gonna, they start. I noticed that they'll start. Most teams when they get a fucking touchdown on them, they kind of slack off. They kind of like let shit go. I'm not saying us, just overall in general. You know what I mean? But just to overcome the scoring, because they're known to score. It's like they're a fucking Team Madden, bro. Pretty much, they just throw the ball up. They're all fucking speed, and you know what I mean. So, but a lot of that shit's
sit there and go. And I'm sorry, Lo, for cutting you off. If we have a game like we did last week, like 12-9, I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna say, that's cool. That's cool right there. We got them exactly where we want them. But you don't want to have a slugfest with these dudes. You know what I mean? You might get some picks. You might get lucky to do that and play some good defense. And that's just the luck of the draw if he throws deep. But if you put pressure on him and sack him, like Lo was saying, then I let him talk. He'll talk more about that. But if we get Tua down, and we do it repeatedly. Doesn't have to be a sack, but put just pressure. Have him running around to where he can't break the contain and keep him wrapped up in that area where he has to make ill-advised throws or throw the ball out of bounds or throw the ball on the ground or incomplete. That we're doing their job.
This is a 10 o'clock game. This is a 10 o'clock game, Purple and Gold Raider. Yeah, that's a 10 o'clock kickoff. So on the West Coast. So it's going to be one of those games. Hopefully, they could get up for it, because that is I do see that sometimes, being a problem. Sometimes they kind of go out there, a little lackadaisical, but I think AP will have them ready for that, though. think there'll be a different energy, coming this game because I think AP will preach that all week. You know what I mean? We got to fucking be ready. And the only thing that it's crazy. Like I don't know how to feel about it really. You know what I mean? To be honest, I'll tell you how I feel. Well, I guess we'll see in hindsight. On Monday, how it plays out. But he had the guys, stay at home. We had the guys stay at home this week instead of traveling, to the East Coast and getting, kind of practicing at that time and stuff like that. So he had them practice here. So I think we're gonna fly out on Friday. We're not flying out till Friday. So he went, he kind of went a different approach, and at wanted the guys to be able to sleep in their own beds was, I think, what kind of he said. But we'll see how that plays out, man. We'll see if if they just go out there and it don't play no factor. You know what I mean? Like, because we have been going out there and it hasn't worked. When we've gone out there, a week early. You know what I mean? Or stayed out there. You know what I mean? Like this earlier this year when, after the Broncos and we went, flew straight out to Virginia to fucking get acclimated for Buffalo. You know what I mean? And it just that shit didn't make no difference. We came out with no energy, nothing like that. So we'll see, though. We'll see if it plays a different role this week.
Yeah, I mean, it's. I mean, either way, it's going to be a good game, bro. I mean, I'm just fucking excited all the ways around. They know what they need to do, bro. It's that AP doing certain things like that and just getting this locker room fucking, you know what I mean, on the same page, bro. It's fucking hard, but he's doing a good job, bro. And I think that's going to be the biggest thing for us moving forward, bro. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm ready, bro. I'm ready for the game to start tomorrow, bro.
For reals, bro, because this shit is like, this is like an exciting one night. Like, this is the one that's going to have me, that nervous feeling at the beginning before the game starts and everything, and while the game's on too, like, but everything. But it's like it still feels different, though. You know what I mean? Like other games where we're like the game against when we're playing up against these other teams, and you know what I mean, where like a lot of people are not giving us a chance. You kind of get a little bit stuck in the back of the head, and you're like, "Fuck, do we got a chance?" Or like, you know what I mean? The way we're playing, it's like, "Fuck, man." It's like, I hope we play well. You know what I mean? But this is like a different feeling this week, though. Like I just have a feeling like this is a different energy. They're playing for the coach. It reminds me of 2021. It's like, it's just I think we're not gonna let our foot off the gas yet. Will it provide a win? That's still yet to be seen, dog, because that's still a tough team over there. But I think no matter what, dog, we're gonna be in that game. We're gonna be in that game on Sunday, no matter what. I think. And the Meek thing in T209er, man. I did hear some positive news coming out of there, though. I think I heard like that it's like it's not out of the route for him to play this week. You know what I mean? Like he could he looks like he's going through the protocols pretty damn quick. So we'll see. We'll see if that plays, but hopefully. But I would. You know what I mean? I would think, that's the reason why it's kind of signed Jack, but like, to kind of give him that little bit of time. But I mean, if doctors clear him, fuck it, you know what I mean? But it is a concussion, so you know what I mean? And the way he went down, it was pretty scary. So yeah, I would just, I don't know if they would go towards precaution and just make him sit a week anyway. But yeah, because that was pretty tough the way he went down last week. But we'll see, man. We'll see how that develops.
Aaron Crawford, 46 and a half. And if I was a bet, man.
Red Room,
what's up, bro?
Would probably take the under on that if I was you.
Yep.
That's me, though. 46 and a half. It's a lot of points. 46 and a half over under.
Oh, shit.
Game. He was asking for it. But
okay.
I would do under. I would do the under.
I did read this, and when we're talking about the injuries and stuff, especially with the Meek, you guys know that Dylan Parham didn't practice today. He has calf injury.
Yeah,
that's
cool.
That's a little scary there. But
yeah, if can't go if they both can't go, it's pretty scary.
Who Miller? I thought Miller had a shoulder.
No, Parham.
Coach is out.
Parham.
Coach is out today too, and Parham. But we'll see how that develops during the week. I mean, Parham finished the game with no problem and everything like that. But I mean, I think it's maybe a precaution thing. Probably he did, probably has a little calf problem, I think, though. But I don't think he'll keep him out of the game. I think he'll get a limited in. I think you'll get a limited practice, sometime in the next 2 days. And I think that'll be if you get at least a limited in, throughout the week. That I think it's a good chance of him playing. It's Colton who I'm more worried about.
Three of our linemen were on the injury. Three of the starters, Van Rotten, Miller, and Parham were on the injury report.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Can't have that.
Yep. Van Rotten's on it too. Yep.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying too. Like I'm thinking that more along the lines of this two team liner. Like I'm thinking that's why Amik probably won't play this week. You know what I mean? Most likely, but I mean, there's still reports out there saying this. So like, you know what I mean? It's just it's a possibility. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Because I mean, with that possibility, I just don't see it just the way he went down though. But thinking,
fucking vanity. Our team looks good right now, Gabe. Shit.
Who your team?
Somebody hating on me right now.
I think it's good.
Anyway, let's talk about
Anyway, but when Parham fourth quarter, he grabbed his calf like he hurt after he gave the Jets ball back to something to look at. Yeah, I know for sure, man. I think he's going to like sit. I just don't think I don't see him sitting out. But then again, too, I didn't see fucking Colton Miller sitting out last week too, just because he is that type of guy who kind of plays every game. He's only missed I think one game prior to last week. Last week was barely I think his second or third game if I'm mistaken. Of Colton Miller's career that he's missed, dog. So like, or not started. It's just so it's gonna be tough if we're missing both of them, dog. So like,
yep.
Not missing one of them is kind of big because they're kind of our two best linemen. You know what I mean? If you want to think about it, like they're our two best linemen. You know what I mean? I think Parham and Colton for me are our two best linemen, and then you got Van Ryan has made up for a lot, from the beginning, his beginning kind of like struggles, those first couple games. But Van Ryan has been solid, since. I mean, Illuminor and Andre James, I would say, are kind of like, rounding off the list of the offensive linemen. But those are our two best offensive linemen, dog. So it's gonna be tough if they can't go.
Mm-hmm.
Who backs them up?
Who cares? Who cares? What does Amik have to do to you
Moody?
This season? Who cares?
No, I'm saying who comes in for them? If it's at guard, Moody, at tackle, who they do the same thing as last week.
Well, I still got what's his name?
Meredith. I think Moody
Meredith,
last
Muti. Let me see. I'm right here. I'm tripping.
At guard, I mean.
Wow.
So pretty much this is what Theron Mufford, and that's it. Just Meredith. So and then
they'll probably have to bring up Moody or something like that. You know what I mean? To try to
Muti. Yeah, he'll probably have to come up. He played a couple games.
I do like though that we're getting Jacob Johnson back this week, so we'll see if that helps out a little bit. You know what I mean, with the running game, we'll see. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's been working the last 2 weeks without him, but he is coming back. This week, so he practiced fully today. He did miss a couple games I guess he had a bad concussion because that's what he was missing from. You know what I mean? That fucking concussion. Mm-hmm. Heron is a tackle though. I don't see him playing guard.
Yeah, he's a tackle. I'm surprised they didn't start him, bro.
I just think it's because Illuminor already has, he's familiar with that side. He's already played that side. You know what I mean? For Colton last year when he did miss that game. So I think that's the reason why. And it wasn't that bad last week, to be honest. I'm not like that was a good fucking defense out there, dog. Like I won't.
Everyone's not on the team.
Last week I would say that they did pretty good. The offensive line did solid for me. You know what I mean? They did pretty solid, but the thing that does scare me is having to add another, guy coming off the bench. That's what scares me. Like, yeah, they played solid last week, but having to add another, bench, another guy coming off the bench, because you have to lose like a Parham maybe. That does worry me.
I think if Mutai gets in the game, he ain't gonna let that position go.
Nah.
You're gonna see a whole new offensive
player.
lineman. He's gonna take
But
it over.
Mutai right now is the thing that's hurting him though is that Van Rotten has stepped up his game, and Parham is one of our better linemen. It's just like if they could move Parham to the center, and maybe Moody could take over at guard, that would probably be better. But I think
he plays better at left guard. He plays better at left guard too. That's his position, is left guard.
That's why I'm saying, like, if you can move Parham inside, because to be honest, right now, as much as I don't like Illuminor at the beginning of the season, to me the biggest, weak link right now, to be honest, is Andre James. To me, he's just too small for me, dog.
Miami knows that too. And Miami knows that too, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They got it right in their face in their meeting. This is the weakest link of their offensive line right here.
That's where we're going to.
It just worries me, dog. That shit fucking
Silverface.
He's too small for these big ass fucking interior linemen, dog. Like, especially these guys that are fucking coming out now that are 320 and athletic as fuck, dog. Like, bro, this guy is too fucking small.
It's not that he's too small, Gabe. He's too like compact. You know what I mean? He has short arms, and
I think somebody put up his
old school center. He's a natural old school center.
When he came into the league, he was at 6'4", 280 or something like that, 284.
Real small.
That's
You got 320-pound centers now, dude.
Yeah, like that's what's his name's bigger than him. Fucking like we were saying yesterday, fucking Michael Mayer. Michael Mayer's bigger than him.
Yeah. Might as well put him as a lineman, bro. That's probably work. Big fucking guy. Nah.
I would like to see, like you said, we've said both of us, Parham should be ready to take over that center position.
I know that he's 90 something, but he still hasn't reached that 300, and it's just when you're playing that interior, like I know that he came in at 280 something, but he has put on some weight, but it's still for like
we have a
actual
backup center though.
Last week
we have a backup center.
It's Parham.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't there that other one that we have another backup center though?
No, it was Hornets Grossu before, but
yeah,
I don't know if Meredith.
Whatever happened to that guy? See, you know what sucks is that I'm over here looking on the website, like the actual Raider website, and it doesn't give you all the players. Like even it shows, like, it gives you the roster. I'm looking at the roster, bro. It doesn't give you the full roster.
Yeah, it used to be.
It doesn't give you the practice squad. I'm not seeing
Jordan Meredith. I think Jordan Meredith might be like the emergency center. But I think my bad.
I'm tripping. Maybe I'll scroll a little bit more. Man, I'm fucking stoned. Anyways,
I think Meredith is that emergency center.
Oh, your favorite, Brandon Parker. Brandon Parker's fucking.
He's a tackle. Yeah, they just
re-signed him. Still not even on the team anymore, is he?
Hey, he is.
Yeah, they re-signed him just like last week.
And then Jalen McKenzie, the team moves.
They re-signed him to the practice squad last week.
Yep.
They brought back Brandon Parker.
Yeah,
to the practice squad. Yeah.
Yep. We're well, cool. We got Brandon Parker. I ain't tripping.
That walked into the.
Don't get me on that one. Don't get me started on that one.
Pre-game with fucking Raid the Tape hat.
Did he?
That's great. Yeah, he walked into the game last week with the Raid the Tape hat.
Oh shit! Redemption, the Redemption
hat.
Yeah, the Redemption brand. He fucking Brandon Parker walked in with that brand. I was like, oh shit, that's cool. They did have him active last week. They had him active for because Colton Miller wasn't able to go, and on Saturday they re-signed him, and then they activated him because Brandon Park. Because Colton Miller wasn't able to go, so they he was active for Sunday. Brandon Parker was active on Sunday.
It's hard, Pyro. I just found
Pyro.
out I just found out we re-signed Brandon Parker, and I'm.
It was
No
past
wonder I
time.
felt fucked up. I was like,
wonder
I almost fucking blanked out. Why did we do that? Out of anybody in the fucking NFL, man, anybody in the fat ass that's on the practice squad in the NFL, get Brandon Parker back. It took 2 regimes to prove that this guy ain't worth the shit, and now we got a third one.
3 now.
Oh,
Hey, bro,
damn.
I see you guys. What's up, bro?
Baby's fucking mad at everyone we signed. He's been getting mad at everybody we signed. Gravy's been like,
what the fuck,
Gravy's
O'Connor?
like,
Yeah, you gotta be with me on this one, Brandon Parker,
hey,
bro. You gotta be with me. On
I'm
this.
with you to trust me. But Gravy's like, cool kid right now.
Gravy's been mad the last couple of days, bro. Man,
Brandon Parker, I'll be just like Cool Kev. Brandon Parker, Leatherwood, same thing.
same thing.
You guys are
Thank
stupid.
He did the same thing.
I would rather have Leatherwood back, play fucking guard, than fucking Brandon Parker.
Oh, shit.
Whoa.
Whoa, you see
Leatherwood?
that? Yeah.
What?
Oh, you seen that?
What?
Oh, no, I'm just watching something. I don't want to say nothing right now because, you know, that guy over there.
Oh, that
Gravy.
guy. There?
Oh,
No,
I know.
Sacramento's playing right now.
It just started, fool.
It's halfway. It's third quarter.
What's the point? What's the game?
Oh, that's for little.
75-61.
Huh?
75-61.
75-63.
Oh, I'm behind.
Yeah, but there's
62.
no the whole third and fourth quarter. It's still 12 points. We'll come back. But yeah, the Raiders up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I just seen that right now. Let me.
Leatherwood was better at left guard. Yeah, but Brandon Parker. I'm with you, dog. Gravy, is that the case? I'd rather have Gabe Jackson over Brandon Parker. Well, yeah.
Well, yeah, of course.
I like Gabe Jackson. I seen
Gabe
nothing
Jackson
wrong with Gabe Jackson.
I remember when Gabe Jackson was here. He was good.
Yeah.
That's when we had that good offensive line that one year. That was 2016. Gabe Jackson. Who?
Donald Penn. Penn was there too.
Colton Miller was there.
Oh, Colton was there?
Was Colton Miller
Ronnie
already there?
Ronnie Hudson. We had Hudson.
He was a center.
Yeah, but we're talking about the whole offensive line.
Colton was like a rookie, no?
Yeah.
Colton was a rookie, I think.
That's when he hasn't came into his own yet.
Yeah, it was him,
Miller.
Penn, Hudson, was it Colicchio Semele? Or no?
Yeah. Calicio Semele was the center.
Semele,
Rodney Hudson.
Rodney
Semele was a guard.
And then and what's his name? Fucking Gabe Jackson.
They just broke that line down, bro. They broke that. That was one of the best offensive lines we had.
And they shipped them all out.
Can you imagine if Jacobs ran behind that?
Miller wasn't there yet. Oh, who was the other tackle then at that time?
It was Penn and Miller.
Oh, Raider of SoCal says that Miller wasn't there. That was Penn. That was
yeah, Penn was there.
Who was
for
the
sure.
other tackle?
Yeah. I can't remember who the other tackle was on the right side.
I don't remember either.
Yeah. Let me look it up.
Oh, that's when we had Wisniewski. No, it was Gabe Jackson. Gabe Jackson was really young. And we had like Wisniewski, his nephew or something was there.
Oh, what the fuck?
They had Austin Howard.
Austin Howard.
Oh, that big old tall dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
You right.
Yep, Austin Howard.
Yeah, Austin Howard was a fucking.
That was a good ass
Put
one.
my big ass at center. I ain't even the biggest one. I ain't even the biggest one on this live, bro.
Yeah.
In this panel.
He said this panel. Fuck. Damn.
You got about 500 pounds in between me right there.
Yeah,
no,
that's-
at least 550.
At least 550.
Me and my little
G.
225 pound ass.
Mike G, what up?
Mike G,
Oh,
you're
yeah,
supposed to be on your own segment today, bro. You had your own segment. What happened?
You're
you
supposed
didn't get the check? You didn't get the check?
to get the check.
You didn't get the cash out? Gabe is supposed to send it to you.
That's hella funny.
Gabe was supposed to send you the pay. You didn't give it to him? Gabe kept it. Damn.
Sorry.
So much for the Guerrero Game Breaker segment.
Guerrero Game Breakers. Brought to you by Guerrero.
Brought to you by
Oh,
Pepsi.
it's been some fucking crazy ass fucking just people going crazy in the nation, no? You know what I mean?
I guess so, bro.
It's
Guess
just
so.
honestly, they want to create like something now that everybody's trying to get a lot. Like now everybody's trying to like chill out and do shit. Like damn, people are looking for shit now, though.
All day.
But fuck all of that shit. Ain't even trying to pay that shit no mind. Mike Guerrero, where are you at, dog? With that money, that about GG14. Damn, GG14.
That's some old school dog.
Good God.
GG4.
GG4, yep. The Gorilla Group. The Gorilla Group. Damn.
That's some Gorilla Glue right here.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
how do you feel like fucking Aiden O'Connell's gonna play it off? What do you guys think? How do you think Aiden O'Connell in his third fucking game in a row now, dog? Like, I know he has confidence now and shit like that, but how do you feel his, this last performance coming off of the, knowing that it was the Jets and shit like that? Like, how do you feel he'll be able to perform against Miami, dog?
Go for Gravy.
Oh, it looked like you were gonna say something.
Oh, I was, but I want to be polite. You know what I mean? To the homie, you know what I'm saying?
You don't have to.
Okay. Man, fuck it. No,
okay.
See, now you threw me off. See?
Don't try to act like something you're not, bro. All right.
Damn.
Hey, bro, you just threw me all off, bro. I was gonna say something.
But since he don't want to say anything, I will. I thought he played his best game against the Jets, against a really good defense. So that gripe of him playing against shitty defenses and shitty teams is out of the picture. He's not the guy. He's not the guy that's gonna break 350 yards, and he might do that, but I didn't expect it on this game. He might just be handoff Aiden. I hope so if it works. I'm sure he doesn't have a problem with that, and I think everything that I suspected and thought about Aiden O'Connell is what he is, and he's a good, hard, accurate thrower that makes NFL throws. He has a good deep ball, and he's just getting his footwork together, getting his clock and his mind together, getting used to his team, his offensive line, and his new coach, and he has the benefits of having two established, very good wide receivers around him. So, what looks forward, his blossoming is going to be better than a normal fourth round rookie would be. And I'm not going to be surprised if he ends up to be a very good quarterback for us. I won't be surprised.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't really need him to go and let me say that. I want him to win no matter what. But if he comes out and puts up one touchdown and 230, and like say 18 for 26, 25, like he did just recently, but cool, bro. Like, I mean, as long as we get the win and he just manages that offense, because it's not really, really hard to get DA the ball, and it's not really, really hard to give Josh Jacobs the ball. Everyone else is going to have to do their job. You know what I mean? He has to basically read the shit and give it to the players to actually do what they need to do. But he can throw the ball. You even said he can make NFL throws, and you can see that he can make NFL throws. especially you know what I mean. And Gabe said it too. I remember we're talking about the last play of the second half, the drive. You know what I mean? How he was just fucking just drilling the ball in, just doing his thing. You know what I mean? So I think personally, bro, you know, like I said, like about 230, 250. You know what I mean? Maybe a couple touchdowns. I just don't want him giving up the ball. But he's a rookie. It's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, same performance. That's what I would look for because I mean he did a good fucking job no matter what. So,
yeah. I just think that fucking with him, you know what I mean? It's just all about the efficiency, dog. Being efficient out there, dog, is I think the most important thing. And just if you could be efficient, dog, and just not hold the ball on too much, you know what I mean? Like I understand making you know the right decision, you know what I mean? And sometimes taking the sack is the right decision, but you know what I mean? Just knowing that, you know, the situational stuff. There was the time, you know, when he took two sacks in a row like that, dog, like you can't. Those are things you can't take off. You can't take for sure points off of the board. You know what I mean? Especially against a team like this that you're pretty much gonna have to be fighting. You know, like almost going. You know, like as good as our defense has been playing the last couple of weeks, we can't. You know, there's a feeling out there it's gonna probably have to be, you know, somewhat of a shootout. It's gonna have to be, you know, of a higher scoring game. You know what I mean? Especially, you know what I mean? We're not gonna be able to come up with like, you know, under 20 points and I think come up with a win during this game. But you know what I mean? And again, you know what I mean, they could have a bad game and our defense could show us up and actually show us that you know that they are the real thing, you know. But that's a great offense over there. And I think the most important thing for him is just no turnovers. You know what I mean? Let you know, hand that ball off just the way you've been doing, dog, and just it's his pre-snap read, dog. I think if it's you know, the evolution of that is going to, I think, be his best trait, dog. If he can start, you know, pretty much breaking down, you know, defenses before even the snap, you know, before the snap, then that's going to play a big role in his you know, in his development and everything like that, because he's not a guy that's going to be, you know, running out of the pocket and getting, you know, all these first downs, all these kind of first downs with his legs and shit like that. He's not, you know, known for like that. He's not a mobile quarterback. He has a little bit of, you know, I think he could work on just getting maybe more aware in the pocket and just being able to how to move in the pocket and just his development pre-snap, dog. I think that's going to be the most important thing, and just being able to know where to move his protections and all of that shit, dog. I think, and because he has the weapons, you know, everywhere else he has the weapons to do it. So he just be that guy, dog. Like, you know, be that, not the game manager, because I think he has a little bit more than that, dog. Because he showed me a little bit with that long ball, but I think this week he does have one of his better games statistically. Now, that proved to be enough, though. I mean, I do think so, but it's going to be a tough game, dog. It's going to be a tough game, dog, because we're playing on the road, and that's a good team. But
yeah,
we're going to get the fucking dub, dog.
What does the weather look like out there?
We can't do that, Drew. We can't be doing score for score with this team.
Yeah, I don't.
Not a good idea. It's not a good idea.
Yeah, for sure. But there's a sense, though, that there's going to be a point in the game where we're going to have to do that, though. You know what I mean? Because they're going to have a little stretch, you know, even though, like, as long as we can do that, you know, we can minimize it. I think that's the best thing. But there has to be a sense that, you know, that there's going to be a little bit of time that's a good ass offense over there. So there's going to be a point in the time in the game where we're going to have to go maybe score for score, you know, maybe for like a quarter or two or so like that. But it's just being able to score when we need to, like last week, dog. Like when we needed to come up with that touchdown, we did. You know, we took the lead and we didn't relinquish it after like that. But this week's gonna be a little bit more tougher. But that's not the same caliber defense as well, too. Though they are good, they are a good defense. That's not a trash defense though. But it's but I think we're gonna have a little bit easier of a time though. I would say. Not too much, but I think it's going to be a little bit easier time for for Aiden and especially I think for Josh Jacobs, because they're finally getting that confidence in him, and he's getting that confidence now. He's starting to get going, dog, and I think he's once he gets going. You seen it last year. He could roll. He could go on a roll, fucking 4 or 5 games, dog, where he's gonna go over 120, like that. So it's like he's that type of running back, dog. Like he's gonna get stronger throughout the year, and it's like he's showing it right now. You know what I mean? Just fucking moving his way on up the fucking, the stat leaderboard. You know what I mean? The rushing stat leaderboard. So, now third. I know he hasn't had a bye yet, and some of the guys have, but just showing, dog, like he's finally getting that. You know what I mean? Because I think last week there was another report where he said, I guess, he had a feeling like he was getting that feeling that like his time was coming to an end right here as a Raider. You know what I mean? Because with the Josh McDaniels thing, like he resigned and everything, but he just felt like he was kind of being tuned out, and and you've seen it the last 2 games, he has like that new added energy, and he's playing, dog, like he's playing like it. You know what I mean? I would say like that's easy to say because of Josh McDaniels and all this shit, but he's showed it. He showed it the last 2 games that he's fucking, he's running harder. He's running harder. Like he's feeling, he's feeling good about that. He's having an input in the game. You know what I mean? They're giving him a chance to call, like have a series of plays. You know what I mean? That he's inputting every week now. I guess the last 2 weeks, he picks his favorite plays that he wants to run and shit like that. So I think he's feeling more a part of this team, dog. And I think that's what's, attributing to his fucking, his last 2 games. You know what I mean? His best 2 games of the year.
I like what Jesse put. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, just said I agree. I agree, Gabe.
Is that feedback? Is that me?
No, you're good. I just think it would be good, dog. We gotta be good. Gotta be good. You think
what Jesse put, he said run the offense, and get the ball to the playmakers. He doesn't need to take over the game. Yeah. Being a veteran and stuff like that. Yeah, I get that. But then also Black and Gray said something right here. He goes, they haven't beaten any fucking team above 500. That's another thing too. And if you look at the teams that they haven't beat that are over 500, we're 500, bro. Regardless of how it is, the way we look at it, you can't say that we're 2-0, bro. Regardless of whatever, this team is fucking 500. So that's a big. I mean, even though it's a crazy ass number, you know what I'm saying?
We haven't beat a team over 500 too, so it's like it's like a test for both of us. Test for both teams.
Yeah. So this is a big one. This like when you really break it down, it's going to be a big ass game because the implications. The implications, you know what I mean? Both from the AFC.
Are they coming off a bye?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a one bad, and that's another thing. I don't know how they're going to respond off the bye.
So it's like, so we'll see. Like some teams will respond good, some teams don't. You know what I mean? It's just that's the way it is. Not every team is an Andy Reid team. You know what I mean? Yeah. Andy Reid does have that, that famous record for being almost undefeated. Coming off a bye, but not every team's like that, dog. You know what I mean? So we'll see. Sometimes that kind of stops a little bit of a little bit of chemistry that's been going on. Sometimes that stops, a little bit of a hot streak that a running back might have been having or a receiver might have been having. So we'll see how they come off of that bye, dog. We'll see how that works out for Tyreek Hill and fucking Tua's, chemistry. Hopefully that shit plays they take a week or 2 to fucking get back, rolling again. So, and we get the benefit of it, but we'll see that. We're going to see this week.
Romero, what do you think about Romero's question?
If we're to take it out, what would be the reason? I don't think it's going to be an energy thing. I think it's just going to be we are going to see if the level of the team, if we are on that level or not, and because Miami is a good team, dog. So I think because Miami, I know they haven't beaten a team that's over 500 or not, but they've shown enough that they're fucking. I mean, to put up 70 points, that's not easy in college and fucking high school and anything, dog. Let alone the NFL. So it's like, they're a good team. So it's like we have to show like that we're on that level. You know what I mean? And I think that if it is a reason, I think we're just gonna be like it's just that we're not there yet. You know what I mean? It's just that our offensive line is just not that good because I think that's the biggest reason too. The trenches, the offensive line and the interior and the defensive line are gonna play the biggest reasons of why if we win or not win in this game.
One of the good things that they I'm sorry, bro. One of the good things that they said last game was something that I haven't heard from a commentator say about the Raiders is that we're gonna smash your mouth. You know, we're bringing our lunch with our plays. You know, we're a physical team. That's what we showed last week. Now we got to do that against this team. This team has problems with physical teams, and there's a bunch of different type of teams. There's teams with speed. Those are teams that you can't be physical up front and be a fast team. Those are just your playmakers. They're quick. Everybody's fast on the field. But if we bring our lunch, pack it, and shove it down these guys' ass, then they ain't gonna know what that feels like. They don't like playing that way. And it looks like AP's trying to instill that in this new Raiders team. So we do that and beat these dudes down, we're going to show the NFL, every other team, this is the way that you beat Miami. You get physical with them. They don't like that. They want to dance around you. They don't want to go heads up with you. They want to slap you around. They don't want to punch you. You know what I mean? We got to go punch them in the fucking face and let them bounce around all they want, but we still going to hit them. So we do that, and we don't turn over the ball, and we don't get penalties, and we move the ball, take time off the clock, as much time as they need, without
how hard that is? You know how hard that was to say though a couple weeks ago?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. To like play a game without penalties and you know, shit like that without turning the ball over. That was hard to fucking say a couple weeks ago, but these last 2 weeks, we played clean games, dog. So it's like not like, you know, you feel good about it. You know, you don't feel like going into other games when, you know, like, fuck, bro, like, you know, for sure the refs are going to be against us or anything like that. It's just the last 2 games that showed us that, like, when you do have at least, I guess, a little bit of discipline, I guess, you know what I mean? It shows on the field, bro, and we've done it. You know what I mean?
That's all it takes, Gabe. You know that. That's all it takes. You know, you got to take pride in your ball security. You got to take pride in it. You got to get pissed off when you lose the ball. You could tell Jacobs was pissed that, you know, the first one, you know, it was blatantly, you know, it was a fumble. Then it went out of bounds, and we got extra yards on that one. But the other one, where you couldn't see him being down or anything like that, you know, just because another team comes up with a ball doesn't mean that it's theirs. You know what I mean? You got to look at it. I thought Josh Jacobs was down, and that was a good ass run that he did. But they got the ball back, and then they got another field goal. So that just would have been a guaranteed, you know, something else would have happened during the game. We just got to hold on to the football, and then the passing ones, you know. No turnovers, 0. Make them turn over the ball. That's what we need to do. We have a clean game, no minus, you know, no negative plays. Give me 50. If you have 50 plays on offense, make them positive, or at least 75% of them positive. A lot of times you'll end up with a victory. You know
that has to be the formula, dog, to win this game, dog, because. We cannot turn the ball over. Like we got lucky last week, you know, because you know what I mean, there was we got a big turnover and, you know, in a big situation and shit like that, you know, but you know, we did lose that turnover battle last week, but you know, it was overall clean game from that because of the you know, we didn't have too many penalties and they did. But like you can't you can't depend on that every game. You know what I mean? You got to be cleaner with the football. We cannot fumble. You know what I mean? Josh Jacobs has been rushing the ball, but last week, rushing, fumbling the ball twice. I know that second one, you know what I mean? It was hard to see, but you know what I mean? The call on the field was fumble. So, you know what I mean? After, taking so many looks at it, they weren't going to overturn it no matter what, dog. Like, so it's like, we got to hold on to the ball. Josh has to hold on to the ball. And I know he takes pride in that shit. So I think he'll secure that shit up. And, but we can't be careless with the ball for sure this week, dog. We have to be clean, and we gotta be opportunistic when the ball comes our way. We have to be able to come up with picks. Luckily we've had Spillane, been able to come up with some of those big plays this year. You know what I mean, and some other guys too. You know what I mean, when the opportunity has came. But for sure that has to play a role this week. I think in order for us to win this game, dog. Like that has to play a big role in this game.
There's no excuses. Me as a running back coach, I don't want to hear it. There's no excuse for fumbling the football.
Yeah, 2 fumbles, man, and that, it could have been 3. Could have been 3. One went out of bounds. He fumbled 3 times, but the third one went out. The other one went out of bounds. So it's like you gotta hold on to that ball. Like I know he had his best rushing game and all that shit, and a lot of people overlooked it because we had the win and everything like that. But bro, if it wasn't for Spillane's shit, dog, like a lot of people would have been shitting on Jacobs this week because of that shit. Like 3 fumbles, like you know what I mean? Like 3 times the ball comes in your hand. Like I like Jacobs, dog. He's one of my favorite players. The fucking jersey's hanging right there, dog. You know what I mean? So it's like, but it's like we gotta be more secure with that ball for sure, bro. Like we have to. The 3 fumbles is unacceptable. Unacceptable. With 2 lost
players get kicked out the league, bro, for making that a habit. If you're known for doing that, you won't be in the league anymore.
Yeah, like I know nobody's really talked about it all week, dog. I haven't heard really nobody talk about it, and that's big time, dog. Like we have to, like I understand he had a big game last week, but that should have played a big role in why the Jets even had a chance. Because we could have put it away after that. Like we could have put it away right there. A long time.
They got 2 field goals off the fumble.
They couldn't have had no Hail Mary chance to fucking win the game. You know what I mean? Like, and that shit hit Garrett Wilson's hands. You know what I mean? That Hail Mary hit Garrett Wilson's. Garrett Wilson's kind of pass. Like, and AP kind of talked about it. That they have to work on that play because it was that it wasn't incomplete or whatever, but that Hail Mary was far from clean, dog. You know what I mean? Garrett Wilson was able to get his hands on that ball. So, just a little bit of nitpicking, but those shits are, and I wouldn't call fumbling the ball nitpicking, but I would say like the Hail Mary thing, like with that, I think that's AP kind of made an emphasis. We do got to work on that shit because a lot of our games do come down to final possession and shit like that. Dog. Like we've seen plenty of games come down to that type of play. You know what I mean? So
every game's been that way.
So that's what I mean. Like we have to work on that, and we have to we for sure have to secure the ball. Like we were fortunate to come out with the win last week with the fucking losing that turnover battle. You know what I mean? Because of Spillane came up big time. You know what I mean? He got defensive player of the fucking week. You know what I mean? I think that's the third or fourth time. You know what I mean? And one of our players has gotten defensive player of the week this year, bro. Like I think Max has gotten it twice, and Spillane has gotten it twice. If I'm not mistaken, or Max once.
We need one of them safeties or DBs to get player of the week.
So it's just, I think we just those are some of the 2 things that I think we need to clean up for sure this week. For sure, we gotta clean up like this week, and I think if we do, you know what I mean, if we just play like last week when being able to play clean game in the penalty wise, penalty department, we should have a chance no matter what, though. No matter how, because that's what gives you a chance to win in these type of football games. When you play clean games, dog, because our team has showed that, in other categories in the last 2 games that we're good enough. we're good enough in that category. We can't shoot ourselves in the foot in those other categories, like, you know, turning the ball over, you know, penalties. We're good, but we're not good enough to be, you know, overcome those type of fucking, you know, own, you know, like shooting yourself in the foot type mistakes. Like we gotta play clean games for sure.
What's up, my boy Arkham?
Arkham's
Big
in the
Sacramento. What's up? Arkham's in the building.
SoCal. I fucking haven't
Big
got
man, big man, and little boys by.
Shout out, guys. Shout out. But yeah, man, we've been already on here for fucking hour 35. Shit, we could be on here for a little bit more.
He can eat like a fucking elephant.
But yeah, man, shit. Anything else you guys want to fucking talk about? I think those like shit. We still got like tomorrow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Find out. You know.
Friday morning too, right?
Yeah, we're still gonna find out who, you know, like see if Colton or Dylan can get back on the practice field, dog. So it's gonna be big time. You know,
very special guest tomorrow. Yeah, haven't seen in a while.
Oh, I know.
Very unexpected. You guys ain't even gonna bring this up. You won't even know.
You ain't know. Nah.
Yeah, you know.
Homie, you can see the homie tomorrow. Yeah, I forgot about that. That's right. Yeah, he's gonna surprise you.
Been around for a minute. Started his own channel.
Yep, that's his own
knowledge
thing.
of football is great. Like
yes, sir.
I love debating with him to the fullest.
Yeah,
if he's watching, I can't wait. Can't wait to argue with him.
No,
yeah,
he's good. People, he's
good dude, great dude, great guy.
Yeah, tomorrow though, 8 o'clock, man. We can be there at 8 o'clock. You know, with the special guest. We'll put it out tomorrow. You know, you guys will get to see tomorrow. You know, we'll put it on the Instagram. You guys follow, you know, the Instagram. You know, Dirty Low. You know what I mean? Raider Nation Live and shit like that. And you know, right there, you know, Raider Gate 420. You know, your Instagram is what Gravy? I know your YouTube is Coach Gravy, but your Instagram is what is the same thing?
Gravy Top Chef Oils.
Top Chef Oils, yeah. So for sure, man. Yeah, you just keep a lookout for that. You know, we'll put it on our story tomorrow, dog. You know, for sure we're gonna be going live at 8, but you know we'll drop it. You know, and you know you guys will be able to see who'll be the special guest tomorrow. For sure.
It's gonna be dope.
Bring my weight up, Arkham. Tell your peoples out there, man. The Magic Mountain area, if you know what I'm talking about. You know, Valencia area. You know what I'm talking about.
He knows.
Get them up there, man. Push Coach Gravy up, man, to get to these guys to start getting paid. Quit my job. Because I quit my job, bro.
That's how we can do this shit all day.
Ooh.
So much love to the chat, bro. Much love to the chat. You guys are great. Always great.
Thank you guys for tuning in, man. You know, this is shit. Okay, it's crazy, man. We get a lot of love, you know, from you guys. You know, it's fucking it's cool, man. It's fucking it's great to see all you guys in here, dog, all the time. Showing love, just hit the like button and all that shit, dog. And make sure you follow the boy, you know, Coach Gravy and shit like that. Follow me at Raider Gate 420 and you know at Raider Nation Live for sure, man. But this has been another fucking episode of the Smokeout Hour, dog. But you know, on 3, dog. You know what I mean? Let's fucking give, you know. Let's end this shit with the Raiders, dog. 1, 2, 3. Raiders.